Alright farmers, it's Tuesday the 19th of September and we're back with some mods. So first up is the Lizard Super Fast Charging Station. This is by the Diablo, 2.49 megabyte on the download. And let's face it, it's a Tesla supercharger, but obviously named Lizard. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and tools. So we'll scroll along to find it. There it is. So £3.5 grand to place down, and obviously it's for charging an electric vehicle. So if you've got like the New Holland little tractor, or was it some of the Farsian stuff that's electric as well, this is going to load it in, charge up your vehicle, or however you want to call it, fuel it up with electric eons. Anyway, it's going to do it 10 times as fast. That being said, I don't think it took that long to charge up anyway, but it is what it is. Tesla charging station. Next up is Manure Heat Pack. This is by DS Power, 0.78 megabyte on the download. You're going to find all 4 of these in the construction menu and under buildings and silos for a change actually, because normally manure heaps come under extensions, but alright, fair enough. So they've got 4 million litre capacity. Oh, that's ace. 4 million litres of stuff. 25 grand a piece. Obviously they're just different textures. So you got that one there, we then got that one there, we've got that one there, and then we've got the forefront on the end. So obviously you go for whichever one you like the look of the most. They're all going to do 4 million litres. They've got the trigger on the side if you want to take it out that way. That being said, 4 million litres of poo. Ah, fair enough. Right, next up is Potato Haul Large. This is by Black Tiger, 11.61 megabyte on the download, and it looks like something out of a horror film. That's well dark. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. And Potato Haul Large is not an understatement. It's massive. And it's got a massive price tag as well. 416 grand. Now you can just about see the doors there. Open it up. No, it's the other end on that one. There we are. Open up that way. Now the door trigger is on the end of the door. So obviously you've got to come over here to close it. And we've got the other one opens up this end. There you are. Get close enough. And obviously you're in. You come around here like that. You've got a light switch just there for you. There we are. So turn the lights on. It's a massive shed. I'm not sure what makes it a potato haul, but it's a big space to store stuff in, I must admit. Although you have got the concrete bits around the bottom, so I'd say you could store any sort of crop on the ground in here. That being said, if you need a big shed and you've got 416 grand to spare, this will do you nicely. Right, next up is Old Pigsty. This is by VX Mapping, 5.96 megabyte on the download. It's going to be in a couple of different places. So you're going to find it in a construction menu, and the first bit is going to be, as you can imagine, under animals and pigs. So 50 grand to place down. That's going to be your pigsty for you. We then move on to the buildings and silos, and we'll scroll along to find these. So we've got 2 here. So we've got a manure heap, and then we've also got this one here, a bale and pallet storage. I put my teeth in. And then we come up to silo extensions, and we've got this one over here, which is another manure heap. 400,000 litres going to those, no problem. Saying that, how much is this? Oh, I haven't got that menu on, have I? Right, let's put that info on. There we are, 450. Oh, that's all right. 450 pallets or bales in there. Now this is going to be your main piggery. Pigsty, whatever you want to call it. Slurry taken out point. Food goes in. We then got this door that opens up like that. Obviously, your animal dialogue box is there. Got me pigs in already. Now, there's some in case. I like this. Right, you come up to this bit there. It's got closed door. And we'll spin it around. You know, it's late at night. You want to get your animals in. So, you know, coax them in with a cheese sandwich or whatever you're doing. And then just... That's ace. Put them in bed for the night. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. You've got that door that opens as well. And these are going to be your manure heaps. They work both the same. And there's a trigger. I placed this one down before I actually realised what this trigger does. And it allows you to place it next to the pigsty more aesthetically. Right, so you've got your manure heap there. You've got a bit of storage around here. You come up to this bit. This trigger here. It says hide the wall. It'll hide that wall. I've put the manure heap on the wrong side of the pigsty. Oh dear, oh dear. Of course I'd place it down wrong. And obviously exactly the same with this one. The manure heap extension. Hide the wall. Don't hide the wall. Entirely up to you. But that being said, that's a nice looking set. I mean, the brickwork. I mean, that with the door. Put them to bed for the night. That is awesome. Right, next up is Sugarcane Transport. This is by GL Mods, 2.91 megabyte on the download. You can find both of these under Sugarcane technology. Now you've got a 28,000 litre capacity one and then a 20,000 litre capacity. And you may be thinking, we've already got this base game, and you'd be right. Okay, so we've got the Massey Ferguson version, 28,000 litre capacity, 42 grand, which is the same capacity and the price as the standard base game one. You've got the option Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein. And you've obviously got the rim colour, you go for whichever one you like. And then you've got the TT Colossus 10,000, although it's 20,000 litre capacity, 31 grand, same as the standard base game one. Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, and there's a couple of different versions as well. And you've got the main colour, go for whichever one you want, does that bit. Design colour, it's going to do that bit. And then rim colour obviously does the rims. Now there is a note on the website. It says dump pipe function for easy unloading. When activating this function, the trailers will unload by button at the gate, different from the original that needs to activate the hydraulic controls by mouse control. Obviously, I'm on Xbox, so to unload, it's just the normal one. It's no different to the standard base game one, apart from maybe some colour options. Alright, fair enough. Right, next up is Trailer with Canopy. This is by Aggregati, 5.41 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under miscellaneous. Now, it comes with a base price of 2,000 and you've got an extra grand to have the cover on. You can have it yes or no with the cover or without. Now, if you've got it with the cover, you can change the colour from grey to blue, which is actually black. It's sort of like a dark grey, really. It's not black though, is it? Well, all right, fair enough. Now, this trailer is ace. I mean, simple things please simple minds. I do like it. So if we do L, B and A, unfold it. There we are. So that folds that back down, tilts it back. Job's a good one. If you do L, B and left on the D-pad, flips it off. It's like a little clamshell. You know, put your pallets on the back and then the whole trailer just like, eats them all up. Oh, that's ace. Great little trailer that is. Right, next up is the Auto Drop Silage trailer. This is by Peter J, 2.86 megabyte on the download. And if you're looking for a little trailer like this, you're going to find it under trailers. 5,800 litre capacity, 4,700 to buy. Obviously, it is a forage trailer, so it's going to do the usual shenanigans with that. You then got the option of Michelin, Trelleborg, BKT, and Michelin. And then we've got BKT's got a couple of different versions in there. You then got top mesh, no or yes. It puts a little extra to knock it all down. And what's good about this is rather than it open up big, it's just sort of like the back flaps open a little on those bars and it just dumps it all. A nice simple little trailer that is. Right, next up is the Lizard RM180. This is by Valek, 2.75 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under mowers. Obviously, it's a 3-point mounted little mower, which is ace. I mean, it's little. It's only going to require 40 horsepower. So if you're going for an old school roleplay sort of thing, old school equipment, this will be all right for it. 1.8 meter working width. So small farming shenanigans is the course for this. 7 mile an hour working speed. 1,500 to buy. You then got attach type center, left or right. If you wanted it, you know, just off to the side a little, or in the middle, or off to the left. Entirely up to you. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is the Lizard K6000. This is by Vulex, 6.54 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under slurry tankers. It's got a 6,000 litre capacity, only requires 55 horsepower, 8 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed. It's only 5,600. That's all right, nice and cheap. There is no options, so it just comes as it is. Nice galvanized style to it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 6,000 litres on slurry, yeah, you're going to get through that pretty quick. But if you've got small farming shenanigans on the go, yeah, this will do you nicely. Right, next up is the Lizard FTN 1000. This is by Fritz, 6.68 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Forage Harvester headers. 65 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 1 meter working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 12 grand. Although we've got a main colour option, red, black or green, although they're all 500, so it's 12.5 grand, let's face it. Now, this hooks up to the back of your tractor, and then it also has a trailer hitch on the back. Now, obviously, 1 meter working width isn't going to be that great if you've got a massive field, but that being said, you get it set up like this. Oh, that's ace. You know, just go along, you know, turn it on, lower it down. Why is that not lowered actually? Can you lower it down? Am I on the right one? Turn off header, lower header. There we are, that's better. And then away you go, just shoots it straight in the back of your trailer. Oh, that's alright, we've got some small chaffage on the go. Right, next up is the Husqvarna TS146XK. This is by Agritono, 9.15 megabyte on the download. You're going to find the mower under mowers and then the double pickup under miscellaneous. Fair enough. So we've got the mower itself, the TS146XK, 35 horsepower engine, 15 mile an hour top speed, 1.4 meter working width, 12 mile an hour working speed, 2,599 to buy. Now, obviously, it's a ride-on lawnmower. Oh, these are ace. This would be so much better to do my garden, although my garden's small, so do it in about 5 seconds. You then got the usual shenanigans: Michelin, BKT, Nokian, Vredestein, Trelleborg, and then back to Michelin. You got bank model 1, 2. Changes the seat, fair enough. Bumper, either yes or no. Main colour, it's obviously going to do the main colour. Fair enough. Design colour, it's going to do the blade covers. And then rim colour is obviously the rims. Fair enough. Now, if you wanted something to pick up all in one job, you need the double pickup. 1,000 litre capacity, 20 horsepower requirement from your tractor. That being said, that had 35, so that's all fair enough. 1.4 metre working width, 12 mile an hour working speed, 329. You then got a capacity, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, or back to 1,000. So you might as well go for 4,000. That's still only going to cost you 629. That's all right. So let's give it a go. Start it up. Right, so we'll turn on the mower. We'll lower it down. And then away we go. Mowing grass. Fair enough. So I'm going to lift it up and we'll spin it back round because we've got the double pickup there. So I think I've been gone for the 1,000 litre one on this one, but all right. Let's back it up. There we are. Hook it all up. Right. Turn it on. Lower it down. Turn off loading wagon. No, that's interesting. Turn lift pick up. No, lower it down. Turn it on. Oh, I'm missing something here. Oh, there we are. Let's turn the mower on. That'd be a good idea. Just turn the pickup on. Alright, fair enough. There we go. That's much better. You've got to turn the pickup and the actual mower on at the same time. That's ace. I like it. Little ride-on lawnmower. Very nice. Right, next up is the International 1255 1455 XL. This is by Sully, 24.45 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under small tractors. So it starts off with a 125 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 48.5 grand. I'm going to say this now. It's old meets new, this is. Old meets new, definitely. So we've got the 1255 1986 engine. We've got the 1455 1986. That puts it to 145. We then got a 1255 1986. Right, so we've got a 145 or 125 horsepower engine. You've got Trelleborg, BKT, Michelin, Mitas, Continental, Vredestein, Nokian, and back to Trelleborg. Got some different ones in there. Wheels, wide tyres. Got no jaws on there. All right, fair enough. Air filters. It's on the front there. It's got standard, 2 or standard. Then got exhaust, straight pipe the tractor. Straight pipe bent. Straight pipe, that's ace. Air horns, yes or no, they're just for decoration. Details, no or yes. It's going to put the boots just there. Fair enough. And there's a bit of stuff the other side as well. It's like junk in your pocket like you normally have in your car. And then we've got beacons, no. Light bar, this is what I mean. Old and new combined. Beacons, or both. Old tractor, new light bar. Fair enough. CB aerials. Got on the sides or one at the back, and then we've got attachers, front weight carrier, front linkage or back to front weight. Then you've got front load attacher, no, Hauer, stole or nothing. Then you've got the main colour is red or red, just the main red. Design colour, we've got the purple, does the actual CB antenna. We then got front linkage, obviously that's going to do the front linkage actually. Oh, we've got to have the front linkage on, right? Front, where is it? Attach it. Front weight carrier, front linkage. There we are. So we've got that attached, and then I'll change it red to black. Yeah, go with the black, that looks much better. Rim colour is obviously going to do the rims. Now, this is ace. I mean, got an old school tractor with a light bar on the top, but the sound of this as it's going, it's got a right whistle to it. I'm saying that's because I've straight piped it. Fair enough. That is awesome. I mean, you've got a few different options as well. You've got open windows and all that sort of things. You've got the sunroof, and you've also got the... Oh, what's that one actually? It's interesting. Got LB and RB together. Left and right does the sunroof. Up and down doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, LB and RB right stick, left and right does the door. Up and down does the back window. What's up and down on the left stick? Alright, fair enough. That being said though, that is awesome. Old school tractor. And the last mod for the day is the New Holland T6000 T7000. This is by Agritono, 34.86 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find these pair under medium tractors. So we've got the T6000 to start with. So it starts off with a 178 horsepower engine, 27 mile an hour top speed, 135 grand. Although it's coming with a £150 optional extra. Right, fair enough. You then go up to 228 horsepower, 193. 243, 201, 251, 178. They don't go in any order, but alright, fair enough. Usual shenanigans, Continental, Michelin, Trelleborg, Vredestein, and Continental again. Those things, we've got to have some twins on here. They are weird twins, fair enough. Exhaust and front grille, standard. Exhaust chrome, direct exhaust. Standard exhaust and chrome front grille. Chrome exhaust. Oh, there's going to be loads of stuff on there, isn't there? Back to standard. Radio and alert sticker. Got radio. Alert sticker. I put it just by the front wheel there. Alright, fair enough. Radio and alert sticker or nothing. You got rear weights. Oh, is it because we got the... Yeah, it's because we've got the twin wheels on. We can't see them. So 160, 320, 480... 640 and then nothing. You got fenders, you got standard, extended fender, extended small fender, standard fender and front fender, extended and front, extended small and front, small and front, small. There's a ton of options on this, I must admit. Window film, standard, smoked 1, 2, 3, and then back to standard. You got reverse gear beep, yes or no. You then got signs, standard, EU, US, reflective triangles, that's going to be around the back. There you are, in the middle. And then EU and reflective, US and reflective, and then back to standard. Auxiliary light and beacon light. So you've got auxiliary headlight. Puts those on the stalks there. Left beacon light, right beacon light, both. Auxiliary in both, auxiliary in left, sorry, auxiliary in right. Auxiliary in both, and then standard. Attaches US, OUS, 54. Oh, it's you got US, 0 US, 540, 900, EU, and then 0 EU, 540 EU, 900 EU, and then back to US. That's a front link. Why is it called a US one? But alright, fair enough. NH372 receiver. Yes or no. Puts that on the roof. Front loader attacher, quickie, Hauer, and then nothing. We've got numbers. You go from 1 all the way up to 9. There we are. We've got main colour. Oh, yes. The blue power. The New Holland blue power is ace colour. Absolutely ace. Blue metallic. Love it. And then rim colour. Oh, let's... Yes. That is awesome. And then obviously in this pack we've got the T7000 as well, and it's going to have pretty much the same options as customization goes, apart from the engine horsepower. So it starts off with 215, then go to 255, 234, 283, 241, 291, 242, 292, and then back to 215. I understand why the engines don't go up in numerical order, but alright, fair enough. That being said, though, I've got the same options as before. That colour, though, I mean, I do like the New Holland in that. That is a nice pair of tractors, I must admit. Got a few updates as well. So got Western Australia by Farmer Bob. There's no mention of a new save on that one, so that's alright. Got the JCB 22X Excavator by Ross and Mods. The Fiat 190 38 pack by Pepe978. The Zetor 627745 by Smetty. The Yan Tanker pack by Sir Vertex and Teak Modding. The Gutler Mediana pack by Rick Black Label TWD Modding. The Ultimate Mowing and Baling pack by MacTrucker921, now part of this update. It's awesome. It's added the ability to make 9 times capacity bales of all the balers. That's ace. We've got the McCormick X7 SWB by Blower. We've got the Scythe by Andy Modding. Got Lizard Homemade Roller by Vulex and Gliga. Got the 2600 kg weight by Black Tiger. Got Large Old Barn by VX Mapping. And we've got Barn Cowshed by Rafale. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. Whilst you're down there, why not hit the join button? Come join us on Andy's farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.